Good morning. Welcome to the Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for May 8th, 2024. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Shell.
All rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I need approval of the minutes from the full session on April 25th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 I need approval of the minutes from the work session on May 1st, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I need approval of the payment of bills in the amount of $2,731,328.91 for the period ending May 7th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 There are no executive sessions, and we do have public comment. We have Rita Preston. And after Rita, you talk a little bit, Scott's going to read a proclamation for us. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning, Rita.
Good morning.
It is May 2024. And in Pennsylvania, it is Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month. First of all, I want to thank the commissioners and the county for always recognizing that, and bear with me. We won't talk about landmark birthdays and falling apart. My name's Rita Preston, and I serve as the Secretary and the Public Relations Officer for the Crawford County chapter of ABATE of Pennsylvania. ABATE stands for the Alliance of Bikers Aimed Toward Education, educating and protecting motorcycle riders in Pennsylvania since 1983. We are a nonprofit corporation. We are not a motorcycle club. We do not have colors, although we have a patch, which you can see on my vest. Let's see, we represent all riders from two-wheeled, three-wheeled, and to four-wheeled, so Scott could have brought his Gator, whatever it is. I think next year we're going to try to bring a bike in the back, so we have it here for pictures.
Oh, nice.
But we'll make arrangements for that. Motorcyclists, bikers, riders come from all walks of life. And part of the reason I say this, since we're being televised, is not just for you folks who are aware, but we want to educate the public. We want them to be aware when we're on the highways. We want to be safe. We want everybody, from those in cages, and if you don't know what a cage is, that's a four-wheeled vehicle or a semi-tractor. All those things are cages as opposed to bikes. Safety on the highways is tantamount for all of us, no matter what we're driving. Our organization, from local chapters like the Crawford County chapter to the other 44 chapters across Pennsylvania, we encompass districts 1 through 9. We strive to educate our youth, our fellow riders, and our citizenry. We strive to perform charitable works which benefit our communities, as well as staying on top of legislation which may affect all of us on our roads, from county dirt roads to interstate highways. Among those that are currently in the Senate and House are lemon law protections, safety for motorcycle processions. And part of that, in case you're not aware, funeral processions are protected. Motorcycle processions, sometimes people cut those off. So if you see us with a road guard and we're having a procession, people have probably paid a fair amount of money to participate in that, to raise money for a charity. And when somebody cuts us off, I've seen it more than once, we always pray nobody's getting hurt. Among other things in legislation right now are hearing devices and helmets, stopping distracted driving, those who text, whether you're in a car or on a bike. Now, I haven't seen too many bikes texting, but let's face it, distracted driving is a problem. From rubbish on the roads. Did you know that grass clippings, if you mow your grass clippings onto the highway, that's against the law? And that's a danger to someone who's on a bike. And that could be someone you know, like me, or other folks in this room. Let's see, legislation related to insurance coverage for motorcycles compared to coverage for four-wheeled vehicles, such as stacking. All those things are of interest. Official positions, as supported by ABATE of Pennsylvania, can be found at our website, abatepa.org. You can look for us in the community and on social media. Coming up in the next few weeks, and this is my shameless, selfless plugging, we have our District 1 Awareness Run, flyer for the camera. That will be stopping on the southern route in Mercer County at the courthouse, Venango County at the courthouse, and we will be stopping at the steps of the Crawford County Courthouse on Saturday, May 25th. May 26th, we are blessed to partner with Post 52 for the first annual bike blessing at Post 52. Hint, hint. And as we put on our social media, blessings never hurt. June 7, 8, and 9, we are bringing back, for the first time since the global pandemic, our June Jam. One of the sweetest things to happen to Crawford County ABATE in a while. Our annual raffle, which benefits our Toys for Kids, there again, charity, will be this October, and we will be selling tickets shortly for that. We try to help the kids out in the community, for those who might not have a Christmas. We are scheduled to participate in many fairs and festivals this year, and we are always open to new members. And just so you know, you don't have to ride and own a motorcycle to be a member. You can just drive a car and support highway safety and motorcycle safety and be a member. Riding is cool, but being a member and supporting and looking out for everyone on the roads is tantamount. We meet on the second Sunday of every month at Post 52 on Dunham Road at 11:30 a.m. Our meetings are open to the public, and we'll have the coffee on. We ask that you join us and help keep everyone safe, remembering our mission. We are an alliance of bikers dedicated to the protection of the individual rights of motorcyclists through political change, charitable works, and public education. And we thank the Crawford County Commissioners for proclaiming May 2024 as Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month in the county.
Thank you, Rita. Commissioner Shell.
We have a proclamation from the Board of Commissioners. And whereas the month of May marks the traditional start of riding season, motorcycles become more prevalent on our streets. The need to be aware of their presence is of the utmost urgency. And whereas Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month is designed to increase public awareness about motorcycles, encourage their safe and proper use among motorcycle riders, is worth special recognition. And whereas several organizations are committed to increasing the safe operation of motorcycles by promoting rider safety, education programs, and by providing safety instructions at local chapter meetings. And whereas the Crawford County chapter of ABATE, the Alliance of Bikers Aimed Towards Education, as Rita had mentioned earlier, of Pennsylvania, has requested that the month of May be proclaimed Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month. And whereas citizens should recognize the fact that motorcycle operators have the same rights and privileges as operators of other vehicles on all roads and highways. And therefore, it is in the best interest of our community and citizens to note the increase in the amount of motorcycle traffic as we enter the warm weather months to enable the reduction of accidents and injuries involving motorcycles. Now therefore it be proclaimed that we, as the undersigned commissioners of Crawford County, do hereby recognize May 2024 as Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month, and we call this observation to the attention of all our citizens and encourage all motorists and motorcyclists to drive safely. Respectfully submitted by Chairman Eric Henry, Commissioner Christopher R. Seeley, and Commissioner Scott Schell, and attested by our Chief Clerk, Gina Chatfield.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll get a picture at the end for you, Rita, if you
All
want.
right, sounds good. Sounds good. We appreciate that. Thank you. Sounds good. Thank you.
The correctional facility.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Jack.
Jack.
Before I get to items A and B, I'd like to also mention that this week is National Corrections Employee Week. So if you know somebody that works in the correction facility, make sure you give them a thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Okay, item A, I'd like to ratify the payment of $1,237.69 to HRI Commercial Food Service for parts to repair a mixer for our kitchen. This is a budgeted item.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 Second item, I'd like to request the approval for the amendment to the Keith contract to include ICS Solutions for inmate communication services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jack.
Juvenile probation.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Holly.
I'm here to request the purchase of the Point Blank Level 2 concealable bulletproof vest in the amount of $671.50 for new juvenile probation officer Brock Skiba. Half of the cost will be covered by the bulletproof vest program through the Department of Justice. So the total amount for our department will be $335.75.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thanks, Holly.
IT.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Tim.
Morning, Tim.
IT's here to request the purchase of network support from DES for $1,015. This is a budgeted item.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Public safety.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Good
Greg.
morning.
Mr. Bev.
Just asking for approval to pay $3,750 to Rhino Public Safety for the final payment for work on the SAFER grant.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Greg.
Crawford County Planning.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Morning, Zach.
Try to
Everybody
move
get
through these as
comfortable.
timely as possible.
Please do.
First item this morning, we're asking for approval for payment to Vogue Heating and Cooling for reimbursement in the amount of $1,152 for training wages associated with the Construction Workforce Industry Program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 We're also asking for approval to pay Zaire Building LLC to reimburse totaling $1,256.48 for their training wages associated with the Construction Workforce Industry Program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 Next, we're asking for approval to reimburse Ferguson Construction Company in the amount of $640 for their training wages associated with the Construction Workforce Industry Program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 In the final Construction Workforce Industry Program, we're asking to reimburse R.E. Johnson Electric for a total amount of $3,424 for their training wages.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 We're asking for approval to pay a partial payment to the City of Meadville in the amount of $11,725.26 for reimbursement of their 2023 code enforcement wages. This is paid for out of the city's fiscal year 2021 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 We're also asking approval to pay the City of Meadville in the amount of $8,579.84 for their 2024 quarter one code enforcement wages. This is as well paid out of their 2021 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 We're asking approval to pay an invoice from LSSE Civil Engineers and Surveyors in the amount of $10,620 for their engineering services on the Conneautville Stormwater Management Program. This is paid for out of the county's 2020 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 We're asking approval to pay Dyson Helmy Engineering in the amount of $3,033.05 for their engineering services on the Venango Borough Carl Gurdon Park project. This is paid for out of the county's fiscal year 2021 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 We're also asking for approval to pay XL Excavating Inc. in the amount of $33,750 for work completed at Heidi Cooper Park as part of the revitalization effort there. This is paid for out of the county's CDBG CV3 grant.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 We are asking approval to pay invoice number 7 from Michael Baker International in the amount of $10,304.64. These are for contracted services associated with the 2024 County Comprehensive Plan and paid for out of the State Facility Transition Closure Program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Next, we're asking for approval to reimburse Bloomfield Township Sewage Authority in the amount of $46,250 for the purchase of new generators for the authority's efforts. This is a reimbursement through the county's Act 13 Environmental Initiatives grant.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 Next, we're asking for approval of awards for Act 13 Environmental Initiative funds for the 2024 cycle. We're asking for approval of $20,000 awarded to the City of Meadville's Shade Tree Commission for Shading Our Streets initiative. And we're asking for $21,400 for the Foundation for Sustainable Forests for their Healthy Forests and Healthy Communities in Northwest Pennsylvania program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 We're asking for approval for a contract amendment with HRG to revise the scope and fee for the East Branch and Knox and Cane Trail development for engineering and construction services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Next, we're asking for approval to pay a partial invoice to Game Time in the amount of $207,066.96 for playground equipment at Vernon Township's Roach Park. This is paid for out of Vernon Township's 2021 and 2022 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 And finally, today, we're asking to ratify approval of a partial payment to the City of Meadville in the amount of $23,527.29 for their 2023 code enforcement wages. This is paid for out of the City of Meadville's 2020 fiscal year for CDBG.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Sure
you.
you're done?
I'm done.
All right.
County maintenance.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Jen.
Morning,
Morning,
Ken.
Ms. McCarl.
This morning, I'd like to ask for ratification on approval of invoices for the courthouse remodeling project for the new second floor finance office in the amount of $91.99.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Next is approval to pay Otis Elevator for a 1-year service contract on the elevator at the courthouse for $12,424.08.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 The next thing is approval to pay Schindler Elevator Corporation, and this is for a yearly preventative maintenance agreement on the elevators at the Judicial Center for $22,938.12.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Next is a ratification of approval to pay Rave Environmental Systems. This is to relocate and reinstall the compressor unit behind the courthouse for the brick wall project in the amount of $2,769.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 And lastly, approval to hire CPS Construction Group Incorporated, and this is to rehab the parking deck in the amount of $293,979.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shell. Yes.
I said yes.
Thank you. Human Services.
Thanks, Chad. Good morning, Sue.
Checking on Gina first. You're good, Gina. We're good?
You all right?
Okay.
All right.
Hate to have two medical providers just keep going.
Then
right?
just
So-
keep going.
Yeah.
I'm seeking approval of the AFGAR's upgrade and maintenance agreement with Avanco International for fiscal year 24-25. This rate is $1,219.54 higher than the current year.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 I'm seeking approval of the CWIS agreement with Avanco International for fiscal year 24-25. And this is the same rates as the current year.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 I'm seeking approval of the ICAM's provider agreement with Avanco International for fiscal year 24-25. The ICAM's provider agreement lists a quarterly maintenance fee, which is equally split between CYS and mental health. The rate is $360.38 a quarter hour higher than the current year. The consulting services addendum lists the hourly rates for each consultant's times, and these are the same as the current year.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 I'm seeking approval of the MOU and transportation plan between General McLean School District and CYS for transportation procedures. These transportation procedure agreements ensure that General McLean School District and CYS work together to design a local transportation plan for foster care children enrolled in the school district.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 I'm seeking approval of the appointment of Kim Shell to the Crawford County Human Services Advisory Board. Her board term would be May 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Let me think of it. No, yes.
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 I'm seeking approval of the purchase requisition of various baby items to be purchased through Amazon through the CYS Plans of Safe Care grant. A plan of safe care is a family-centered prevention plan designed to promote the safety and well-being of birthing parents and their infants with prenatal substance exposure. A plan of safe care can strengthen protective factors, promote healthy development, and prevent child welfare involvement. The total is $10,228.46. There is no cost to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 And finally, I'm seeking approval of the F1 amendment to the fiscal year 23-24 CYS JP contract with Appalachian Youth Services. This amendment is adding the work experience program to the contract for a youth with an expected placement date of early June. This service is needed in lieu of an educational component because the youth is Amish and has already graduated. The fiscal year 23-24 contract is being amended to include this service just in case the placement occurs earlier than anticipated.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Finance. Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $276,309, which we detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 And for your ratification, I have invoices totaling $662,185.49, also detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
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 Thank you.
Thanks.
Human Resources.
Good morning, Nicole.
Morning.
Good morning,
Nicole.
Commissioners. I'm here to request to ratify the payment of the Campbell Durant and Beatty invoice number 74618 in the amount of $7,870.23 for special labor council. This is a budgeted item.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
The County Treasurer.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm here to ask for your approval for the 4-year contract with Palmetto Posting, Inc. The only change in the is the cost of the postings. The cost will increase by $2.50 per parcel per year. Cost is budget item and will be passed on to the delinquent property owner as assessed, and Attorney Button has already reviewed the contract.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Shell,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioners,
Okay, the first item is requesting approval of the contract with Chris Higby to play at the county fair on Monday, August 19th in the amount of $7,000.
So moved.
Second.
properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Seely.
Yes.
Shell.
Yes.
And the last item is requesting approval of the performance agreement between Garrett Owens and the Crawford County Fair Association for a fundraiser event on July 5th, 2024, and to open for Chris Higby on August 19th, 2024, in an amount not to exceed $4,500 for both performances.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Seely.
Yes.
Shell.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you. There's some new hires and transfers in your packet.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Shell.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seely.
Yes.
Okay, just for future information, the next work session is May 15th. Next full session, May 22nd. The courthouse will be closed on Memorial Day, May 27th. Commissioner comments, Commissioner Seeley.
Nothing at this time. Get outside and enjoy the weather.
Commissioner Shell.
It's a pleasure to see the people from Abate here. Actually, I've known them all for years and years and years. And Rita is gonna check into a nursing home soon because she's constantly injured. And Bob's gonna go out and ride his motorcycle every day. So welcome. I'm glad you came today. We'll get some pictures taken here shortly. And I will echo Commissioner Seeley. It's a beautiful day. Try to get some fresh air. Thank you, sir.
Okay, just for information, the commissioners will be at the Blooming Valley Fire Department tonight to do a certificate for an EMS cardiac arrest save. We say that because we find it important that a young, still in high school EMT actually was part of that save. We find that to be not only important for the county to sustain their volunteer services, but something we should all celebrate. So we'll be there tonight, and we're all happy to do that for them, and we look forward to that this evening. With no other business, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. We'll get a quick picture first before we go, so you guys don't have to stick around. Want to come up, Tom, and we'll get that real quick. That way you can get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll just do real quick.
What's that?
We're not gonna make them stick around for salary board.
I should be on the end then.
Yeah, you probably should. That's okay.
All right. Oh, we got to turn it.
You gotta turn this way. There you go.
Yeah, that's.
We look like a gospel singer. Yeah.
I was gonna say, we can hum a few bars.
There you go.
And I don't know if you met Tom.
I know
He's
Tom.
our sergeant of arms. Okay.
We've known Tom for years.
We've been on a few ambulance calls together, huh, Tom?
Oh, yeah. No, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, you give me that comment.
I think we're gonna hire her on as the public information officer.
I know, but, I got a life to live.
There you go.
Oh,
I have a little project for everybody.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hold up your finger, not that. Line up on the Pennsylvania flag and see if you can hide the flag behind the picture. That is approximately the same width as the average road bike. Not quite the same as Harley on a bull wing, but your average bike. And that's about 70 feet maybe. If he's traveling at 50 miles an hour, 1 second, he travels the length of a football field. That is why they're so hard to see. And we ask people to look out for us. Thanks.
Thank you, Bob.
Yep.
I'll bring the salary board meeting to order for May 8th, 2024. I need approval of minutes of the April 25th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carried. There is one executive session on May 6th, 2024 to discuss a position with the Meadville MDJ. Okay, now the
So-
sheriff.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm here to ratify the emergency new hire of Jeff Lagarde, per diem security officer, replacing Daryl Anderson, effective May 6, 2024. Per the Sheriff's Department, per diem wage increase policy at $16 an hour.
I'll second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion?
He just
You're
couldn't-
okay with this, right? You know, you've double-checked this guy
Just
and
couldn't
vetted
stay
him.
away.
I'm gonna have to apologize to the cleaning crew. Other than that, I'm good.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's another business for the salary board. I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. We're in your retirement board meeting to order for May 8th, 2024. We'll start with approval of minutes in the April 25th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions, and we're ready for you, Gina.
Okay, make the motion for Cameo Bear, formerly Human Services, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 9/13/2022, last date paid in interest through 4/9/24.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Carol Kaliza, formerly of Human Services, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 1/2/24, last date paid in interest through 3/1/24.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next is a correction, and make the motion for Justin Shallow, formerly of Public Safety, to be vested in retirement with a start date of 5/10/2013, last date paid 3/27/24, and interest ongoing.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And last, I make the motion to approve the Gallagher Fiduciary Advisors invoice number 311275 in the amount of $13,500 to include retainer fees for services for the period of April through June 2024 and paid from the PNC Trust account.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. With no other business, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Commissioner Shell, who's the chairman of the election board, will make an announcement for us quickly. We don't have a meeting, but when we're going to sign papers, I guess, correct?
Right. It'll be tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Okay, we'll be signing the official records at 4 o'clock tomorrow. All right, thank you all.
That will be in the commissioner's
In the commissioner's
Conference
office.
room.
Okay, thank you.